ready. Something is coming and something is heating up right now. It is gaining momentum. And we spoke about the other day, the temperature, the spiritual temperature is rising. It's everything is heating up. It's coming. The heat is coming. It's getting, it's gaining momentum. Just think about the summer. The summer is hot. Can you imagine a summer of, just think about this phrase right here, the summer of love, but think the exact opposite. It's not the summer of love. It's the summer of the exact opposite that is coming. You've got to get ready for it. How do you get ready? You better be very vigilant when you go outside and all of that kind of stuff. Watch your surroundings. Watch it. Because it appears as if there have been some let in with ill intent. There has been some let in with ill intent. Someone has brought them in the country. And they're planning for a summer of love, but it's the exact opposite. You are seeing some remnants of it right now starting to flare up, starting to heat up. You're going to see that really, really, really heating up. You've got to get ready. You've got to get prepared. You're going to have to stay alert. Be on your guard. Be on your guard. There was someone who came in the live stream by the channel name of Nibiru, and they had just joined on April the 18th. They said, I got my samurai sword ready. You know what they said that on? I was outside looking at four-leaf clovers. That was a threat. And this summer of love is not, it's not love, it's hate. The summer of hate. This is going to get me in trouble, but this is here. It's coming. It is heating up. Yes, I'm married. It's heating up, you all. You got to get ready. What you see happening in these other countries, certain groups of individuals who use samurai swords and stuff like that. Well, I'm just saying. They're planning on a summer of love in their eyes, and it's the exact opposite in our eyes. It's the exact, they're in here, they're in the country. They've been allowed to walk across the border. They have been tracked. Get this. When groups of these types of individuals, when they walked across the border, you know how they're given cell phones and stuff and all that kind of things? Well, there was a thing that was done. A group of so-called people gave them phones, and on these phones there were tracking devices. They wanted to see where they were going. They tracked them all right, and guess where they went? 90% of them went to the colleges. 90%. First they contacted someone. They tracked them. They contacted someone in the United States, and then they went straight to the colleges. A summer of love is coming. Things are heating up, and they are planning a you know what. They're just getting started. They are just getting started. You've got to be very, very vigilant. You've got to be very, very alert. What's coming is, my hair is wet, so it's okay. It's really hot outside. What's coming is not nice. It's not nice, but you've got to be prepared. You're already seeing little remnants. You're seeing, here's what you're seeing. You know how you see little pop-up fires that pop up all over the place, little bitty grass fires and stuff like that? You're seeing little bitty grass fires, little bitty grass fires. The summer of love, you're going to see gigantic grass fires. Gigantic grass fires, and they are going to spread. And they're going to be all over the place. They are. And you know what type of year it is. You know what type of year. Hello. I don't know anything about a talisman for protection. All I know, my protection comes from the Most High that lives on the inside of me. It comes from God's love. It comes from the spiritual realm. It comes from the angels who are ministering spirits to each and every one of us. guardian angels, whatever you want to say. It comes from God, comes from Jesus, comes from the light within you. That's your spiritual protection. You better have it on. You better have on your full armor of God and be ready. I don't know nothing about no talisman. I don't. Yeah. Starting a new, yeah, They could be, yeah, more or less. Get ready because it's coming. It's already here, and they tracked them with tracking devices, and they went straight to the colleges. They did. After they contacted a certain phone number. And their plan is to start an INTIFI. Yeah, yeah, that's right. To wreak havoc. To wreak havoc. You've got to be ready. You do. Yeah. So, no, something is coming. Earlier in the week, we did a video. I was in the greenhouse. I opened up the greenhouse. The temperature was above 100. It was like 115 degrees inside of there. And I said, the temperature, the physical temperature is rising, so is the spiritual temperature. And the spiritual temperature in the spiritual realm, it is rising. It's getting hot. It's getting really hot. And if you pay any attention to the news, you'll see how hot it is, because it's little grass fires popping up all over the place, trying to grow bigger and bigger and bigger. And if they're left uncontained, these grass fires are going to spread. It's like any type of fire. If it is not contained, it is going to spread, and I don't see it being contained. If you can't put up defenses against the grass fire, if you can't like try to put them out, they're going to keep spreading, and that's coming. You're going to have a summer of love. It's the exact opposite of love. It's like a summer of VIOLEN. It's not violet. A summer of that. And it's leading straight into the fall. The fall. That's where it's leading, into the fall. It's not good. This is planned. This is planned. It's a destabilization. And it's put out there to instill fear. Rule by fear. Rule by fear is what it is. It's like a miniature, you know what, being ignited within the country itself. And the igniting is not coming from U.S. citizens. It's not. I'm just telling you, it's not coming from U.S. citizens at all. We got these things called the people who like to go to sleep and they wake up when they're told to wake up. We got people who like to sleep and they're told to wake up. When they wake up, then they got to get to, working. They got to get to work. And you got to be on your guard. You better be very, very alert of your surroundings and everywhere you go. You don't want to get really I don't like the word paranoid. You don't want to get like that, but you want to be alert, aware of your surroundings. If when you go in somewhere and you see something or someone and they look really suspicious, or you see some kind of gathering and it doesn't feel right with you, you get out of that place. Turn around and go away, get out. Because if you're in tune with your spirit, if you truly are in tune with your spirit, you're going to feel the energy in the spiritual realm. You've got to get lined up on the inside. You've got to get in tuned inside of here. You want to be able to sense that other spiritual energy that's out there. And you can do it. You can do it. I promise you. If you can get yourself in tuned and lined up on the inside, you can sense an energy out there. It will send you a warning. Some people, when they get around really bad energy, when it even gets near them, they get really sick to their stomach. Some people get really sick. Some people, you can you can feel a heat, a spiritual heat, but you can feel it in the physical realm. You can get the warning signs. A summer of love. It's not love. It's coming. There's little bitty grass fires that have already started. And if those grass fires are not contained, they are going to spread. And they're going to turn into wild fires. Wild fires. And it's supposed to be hot. So can you imagine? We're really supposed to have temperatures that are going to be really, really hot in certain states, in any certain parts of the world. Extreme, extreme heat. With that extreme heat is coming extreme behaviors. Very, very extreme and extremists. Extremists. The heat's going to bring out the extremists. They're going to strike when it's really hot. Are they going to do it? They're going to do it. They're going to strike when it's hot. Gina, how do you know that? Can you not sense it? Can you not see what is getting ready to occur? Can you not see the little, spiritually speaking, little grass fires that are starting to gain traction? They're starting to grow. They're little right now, but they are starting to grow. They may kind of die down a little, but they're going to get flamed. The flames are going to get fanned, and they're going to grow. You got to be prepared for it spiritually. You may not see it right now. You're going to see it. You cannot, don't let your guard down. Don't think nothing's going to happen. It's all peace and nothing but peace. When they say peace, peace, then comes sudden destruction. Then comes the war. It's like that Lord of the Rings. Open war is upon you, whether you risk it or not, or whether you wish it or not. Open war. And that war comes in many forms. Many, many forms. If you're just tuning in, no. Something is coming, and it's not good. It's not good. And if you're just tuning in, I'm just going to reiterate what I was saying in the beginning. How are we doing over here in the comments section? Do we need any moderators in here at all? Is everybody behaving themselves over here? You're wondering if there would be, Sam? Oh, there you are, Al, honey. October, you remember on October the 2nd comes the other solar eclipse, the total solar eclipse, and that's going to occur over Easter Island. And then I think there was one on September, was it September 16th or 17th or 18th? There is a lunar eclipse that's going to occur too. So you got double eclipses this year. Hello there in London. You've got to get prepared because oh yeah, I was getting ready to say this. I've already said it one time. There are people, you know how you have these commercials that come on the YouTube, and they're talking about the people coming over from whatever, they get cell phones and money and stuff like that. Well, there's been some individuals who came over the border. They were given cell phones by a groups of individual. They wanted to track them where they were going. They put trackers on their phones. Of course, they took the phones without questioning because, hey, you get a free phone when you come over. Well, they tracked them. They tracked them when they made a phone call to a certain phone number. And at least 90% of them, they went to the colleges and started protesting. That's what they did. And there are plans for, and these weren't United States citizens. Okay, they weren't. There are plans for a summer of love, but the exact opposite. And it's like a group of INTIFIDE, like a JHAD. Within this country, there's talk of that now. There's talk of that coming. And you may not like to hear that, but you've got to be ready on the inside of your spirit to be ever alert. And they could be sleeping right now. So there are others that are just asleep. They're just sleeping. They are just doing their thing, going to sleep, and they haven't woke up yet, but they're going to wake up. And when they wake up, they got to get to work. They got to get to work. You just got to be ready. Be ready. Don't live your life in fear, but just be aware of wherever you go. When you start seeing things heating up even more, because it's going to be really hot, physically hot, temperature hot, and spiritually hot, and you'll see it on the news. You'll hear of incidences that are increasing. They're getting more potent. They're gaining more traction. They're getting more heat, and don't go around it. Do not go around it. You got to protect yourself. You got to protect yourself. You got to protect your family, your loved ones. Don't go around it. Don't. Just be aware that you're not going to see everything that they want you to. They're going to hide things from you on the news that they don't want you to see. They don't want you to know about. You're only going to see what they want you to know about. That's all you're going to see. They're hiding the truth, the whole truth. Well, yeah, there's things happening outside of the colleges. Yeah, that's a part of a truth. Where did they come from? Who are they? What's the real agenda? What is the real agenda? Is it to spark instability within a nation during a you-know-what year? Is it? Is it planned? I remember reading a long, long, long time ago, years and years and years and years and years ago, nothing happens by accident when it comes to politics. Nothing, nothing. Nothing is accidental. It is all carefully planned out. It is all carefully orchestrated. Every single bit of it. Sure, it's going to get some little kinks in it and stuff like that, but they got it all planned out. Yeah. No, this is not good. I don't watch the news. I'm not going to have it embedded in my mind. I'm very careful what I allow my eyes to see. And you probably are very careful of what you allow your eyes to see, what you allow yourself to read, what you allow yourself to hear, what you allow yourself to speak. And for some people, you don't need to see it in order to feel it. All you need is just one little piece of whatever information, and boom, you can see where it's headed. You can absolutely see where it's headed because you got it figured out. You do. We got to keep you got to keep yourself grounded. You got to keep yourself close to Jesus, close to God on the inside of you. Get the love on there. Keep your spiritual armor on, because this is the spiritual falling over into the physical realm is what it is. Hello. They, yeah, they did. They did. You can feel it. You can feel the energy in the air. You can feel it in the spiritual realm. You can feel it. You can feel their presence. They can feel our presence too, and they're going to feel our presence also. They're going to feel the presence of the light also. If we can feel their darkness, they're going to feel our light, and our light is going to shine brighter than their darkness. And they're not going to put our light out. They're not. And if they think that we're going to lie down and let them walk all over us, no. If they think we're just going to stand there and not protect ourselves, no. You're wrong. You're wrong. It might work like that in other countries, but it's not going to work like that in the United States. It's not. We're not going to just allow things like that to happen in this country. No, we're not. When it comes right down to it, we're not. Gina, will you? No, I won't. I won't. Will you? No, you won't either. You're not going to allow it because you're going to see right through. You know, I'm going to say the word that just literally popped into my mind. Somebody said it. You're going to see right through the bullshit. Somebody said that, and I just heard their thought. You're going to see right through it, and you're seeing right through it. I don't talk like that. I don't know who said that, but you're pretty accurate. You're very, very accurate when you're saying that, because that's what it is. And it's a lot of it. No. They're gearing up. They're heating up. They're warming up. They're not going to let it die down. They're not. They're gonna get out of it as much as they possibly can get out of it, is what they're going to do. And you got to be ready because it's coming. Yeah, it's coming. They will enforce in the futile. Yeah. They will enforce their resistance is futile. Resistance is futile. That's what the Borg says. Resistance is futile. Well, there'll be a whole lot of people who will resist and who do resist. No, no. It's what it is. Yeah. Well, I look and sound funny, cursing. Well, I don't like to say it because it's not me. It's not me. I don't go around talking like that. I don't. And certainly I don't have words like that flowing into my mind, but I heard somebody's word say that. It's like, it's my goodness. It's funny, but it ain't funny, but it's the truth. It is. You can see right through it. You know what? You can see straight through it. And you know what? I believe that they know that the people can, but it's not going to stop them. It's not going to stop them knowing that the people know what they're doing. It's not. Because they feel like they are invincible. They do. That whoever's doing it, feel invincible, feel unstoppable, and feel like they will not reach enough, there will not be enough resistance to stop what they are wanting to happen. Stop what they are wanting to materialize completely. That's what they're banking on. There will not be enough resistance to stop the materialization of this end result. They're banking on it. They really are. But they're not going to be able to get out of this what they want. They're not going to get out of this what they want. Their plans ain't going to follow through. It's not going to go through the way that they wanted them to. They'll get part of it, but it's not going to come into fruition like they want it to. That's what I'm sensing. It's not going to. And they think it is. They do. Because you know what? They're not thinking about divine intervention occurring. They're not. And there is a such thing as divine intervention coming from a higher power than them. And no, they're not thinking about that. And that's the wrong chess move. It's the wrong chess move. And so be it. They can make the wrong move. That's right. They can. I don't know how to play chess, but it's like a chess move, some kind of chess move like that. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Do I look like somebody who likes to play games and who puts up with, as someone said, the bull, S-H-I-T? Look at me. No, I don't play games, and that Gina that was too little wimpy, she's not going to put up with the bull, you know what. I don't have to. I don't. And you don't have to either. You can grow strong within your being, and you can say to yourself, I don't have to put up with it, and I'm not going to put up with it. I can still be me, and I can be strong in being me, and I can stand my ground, and you can. I promise you, you can. And you don't have to put up with it. You don't. You got a voice, you can use it. You can do it respectfully. You can do it lovingly and kind and all of that. You can still be true to yourself by standing in your own strength. Yeah. You'll gain a lot of respect like that if you can stay true to yourself and stay peaceful, loving, kind, and whatever while still being strong. You can gain respect that way. You can. Other than being mean and hateful and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, it's true. That's right. We got it. Stacy. We don't want that stuff on here either, Gina. That's exactly right. We don't want it. We don't. So, something's coming, and you're going to have like a summer of love. but it's the exact opposite that's coming. The exact opposite. You got to be ready. There's right now little bitty fires, like grass fires that have been started. And these grass fires, if left uncontained, and some of them will be left uncontained, and they're going to spread like wildfire. And it will be hard to contain them, is what's going to happen. But you got to be ready. You've got to be ready, and be ready. If you see them, don't put them out or don't go near them. Don't go near them. Just stand your ground. Um, 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 okay, I can hide people on here. I did. I just blocked you. So if you want to come on here and come at me, I can just block you, okay? I'm intuitive too, just like a lot of other people. We don't have to put up with it. We don't. If you want to come on here and troll, and if you don't like what I have to say, find some other channel. Find some other channel that you can go on and tell them what to do and how to run their channel, and tell them how to live their life. But you're not going to do that on this channel. You're not. Yeah. That's right. You're looking to survive day by day. That's exactly what we're looking for. We got to survive. That's the era that we're living in. Yeah, it is coming quickly, much, much quickly, much more quickly than we realize. Peace to all and love. Is the ninth gate? Is the ninth gate open? It's a movie. Is there a movie called that? Because there could be. Al, honey, that's okay. If I happen to look down there and I see it, boom, we can get it. We can. So I am going to go. I am. And with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello. From my heart to yours, love you. Have a wonderful rest of your afternoon. It's like this day. I've got a lot done in this day. You all probably have got a lot done in this day too. It's like still have a lot of time left in the day, which is great. It really is. Yeah. Don't put your foot in the fire for no reason. That's right. Don't do it. Yeah. One day that will. Love will wipe all the evil off the earth. It will. Is this Happy Soul Day? Oh, it's Happy Day. I thought you said it's a Happy Soul Day. Well, I was thinking, I didn't know it was a Happy Soul Day, but okay. Yeah. Please give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. And just keep the peace on the inside of here. You got to balance your mind. Tune out all the negative. Don't even dwell on the negative. Don't dwell on bad things. Don't do it. Because you want to grow in love. You don't want to grow in the bad and the hate. You don't want to grow with bitterness and discord and fits of rage and all of that kind of stuff. You literally want to take that stuff and rip it out of you. Rip it out of you so you can grow strong in the love of God on the inside. That love is your light. You want your light to shine so bright that it's going to blind the darkness. That's what you want. That's right, Al, honey. I'm going to go. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Love you.